But we have with us from the Weber State basketball team, but not anymore, I guess, Damian Lillard, and also the coach, Randy Rahe, right? And Damian, right?
Yeah.
Not Damon, Damian. Damian, you had a career, huh?
Yeah.
You were the top scoring basketball player in the nation for a while, but ultimately were you this past season?
I think at the end of the season, another guy passed me up. I ended up second.
Ended up second with how many points for the year today?
I think, what was it? 25, 24 and a half?
Average? Is that
24
what it
and a half.
24 average per game. And took Weber State to some good places this year along with the rest of the squad. Weber State has always done quite well in basketball. I mean, there's a tradition, isn't there, Coach?
No, there really is. It's throughout the years. Great coaches, great tradition, a lot of success.
Didn't Dick Motta coach here?
Yeah, he sure did. Quite a few years ago.
Dick Motta, who should be in the NBA Hall of Fame and is not yet.
Yeah,
But,
he needs to be.
yeah, because he coached with pros for
Well, Phil Johnson too.
yeah, Phil, yeah.
Yeah.
Great tradition of basketball. Why? How is it that happens? How do you get guys? Where do you find guys like Damian Lillard to come and play ball?
We got very fortunate with Damian. We found him early. We found out about him early, and his AAU coach from Oakland was a good friend of mine, and called me about him when Damian was a junior.
At a junior college?
No, a junior in high school.
A junior in high school?
Yeah. And so we started recruiting him, and we hadn't seen him yet. And then we went out that spring and got a chance to watch him for the first time. And honestly, our first thought was he's probably too good. We may not be able to get it. But we just stuck with him and recruited him. Damian's a loyal guy, thank God. And he hung in there with us, and we finally got him to campus.
Why did you decide to come to Weber, Damian?
Everything that the program was about was the same thing that I had always been around. My family kind of always taught me loyalty and high character, and just to be tough and get things done by working hard, and that's what the program was about. And I felt like they were straightforward with me from the jump, and I came on my visit and I saw how the team interacted with each other and the coaches, and I felt like it would have been a good move for me.
So you played? Did you play all your college career here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were senior this year?
I was a senior academically, but I broke my foot last year, so I was a junior athletically. But this is my fourth year.
Fourth year. And this was your last year playing at Weber, right?
Yep.
So you did very well, and you caught the eye of a lot of people. You've been recruited, I would assume. What is that like, and what do you know of it?
About recruiting?
Yeah.
It's kind of tough to tell the difference between people that's being completely honest with you and telling you what you want to hear just to get you on their roster, and then trying to figure out who really wants you and if they have a plan for you and what they want to turn you into or help you become. And the first thing they mentioned to me was that they wanted me to graduate and help me become a better man before basketball and everything else. That's what my family always taught me. So just the fact that they valued everything that I had always been taught, I thought it made it a lot easier on me.
Now, what about the pros recruiting? You have an agent now, I would assume?
I have an agent, but the pros, they don't recruit. It's kind of like you work out for them, and they watch film on you, and they come see you play, and they just evaluate you. And depending on what they take from it, I guess that positions you where you want to be in the draft or takes you out of position.
So do you have to wait for the draft to know what's going to happen with your career? Because I assume that's what you're going to do. Is you're going to try and make a career in the NBA.
Yeah, I entered the draft last week, and I'll just have to work out for teams, and then I'll know. I know I'm getting drafted, so that's the positive thing about it. But we'll just see what team I end up playing for, or how high or how low I get drafted. I don't have a team that I would want to play for. I wouldn't mind playing for the Jazz or the Warriors because that's my hometown team. The Jazz because I've been here. So.
Who do you really like when you watch the NBA and you think, I would like to be like that person?
Derrick Rose, just because he's the same position as me. I'm almost the same size. And
how tall are you?
6'2" and a half.
6'2".
A half. You gotta add the
You
half.
gotta have the half. When you're 6'2", you always have to add the half.
Yeah.
I'm 5'6". I'm 5'5".
Nobody's drafting you.
No, I'm 5'5". Spud Webb had a career. He was 5 something. He had sort of a career, didn't he? He did. Me and Spud Webb. Is it? Do you have it? You don't have any idea where you're going to end up at this point, but you're going to start working in the NBA this fall, next fall. What's the time schedule?
I think it'll be like this August,
August.
sometime around August. But the draft is in June, and I think I have a better feel for where I might end up when it gets closer to that time. But right now, all I can get is a range of where I could go from the highest point to the lowest.
And what are you doing right now with your time? Are you totally done with school?
No, I'm finishing school right now, just so I can get closer to graduating. And other than that, I'm just working out and trying to get ready for the process.
And that's important to you to graduate.
Yeah, it's important. I've been here this whole time, not knowing that I was going to be able to go to the NBA right now, so I want to finish it.
Coach Rahe, you had a little bit of a kind of a tough end of the season. People thought you would do a little better maybe in the tournament and all that. What does it look like this coming year?
I like our team coming back. You know, obviously we've lost. You lose a kid like Damian, a talent like that, you can't replace him. And we lost 2 other seniors, Kyle Bollinger and Darren Mahoney, who were great kids for us. But I do like what we have coming back. We're kind of we wanted to get to the point in our program where no matter who you lose, you still got the next class coming and the next class coming, so that every year we feel like we can be really competitive in our league. And I really feel with the team coming back, we're going to have a chance to be very competitive and be playing near the top of our league again. I think we'll have that ability.
Yeah, cool. Congratulations on a great career here at Weaver, and hope you do well in the NBA.
Thanks.
Pleasure to meet you. Serious young man. I was kind of expecting a little more, like.
Do you want to throw his hands up and shout, "I'm off to the pros, baby"?
He takes things seriously. It's kind of.
He's not as serious as you think.
Yeah.
He's not as serious.
Yeah, he's cracking a smile. Anyway, great. Way to go, man. Nice to meet you. You seem like a really nice kid, and I hope you do well.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks for having us.
Look at the shot, like. Yeah. Wait, did you get that? Get a shot at it. I have little tiny hands anyway, but look at that. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, when my hand goes down under the table, I'm palming something. Right now, you just don't know. I call them the boys. Anyway, thanks you guys for being here, and have a great season next year.
Appreciate it.